football still grieving for global icon. He had 3 years in the Premier League. Drop to this evening for Fulham, a vital evening as they from the penalty spot. But it's not been a bad weekend for them from the perspective.
A painful one, right from the off. Robinson knocking the ball right into the face of Pratt.
Early blow to the head there for Dennis Pratt.
Yeah, the league table looks.
Here's Jamie Vardy, who scored twice again. And Fulham have been handicapped in some.
To be booked for that. Yeah, the bouncing ball just tempts Robinson in to try and pinch it.
No foul by Youri Tielemans. Maddison on the able to keep it in play. He scored the second half equal. Here's Youri Tielemans, who's joined since Leicester's time.
When they have the ball from Fulham, they're stepping into the Leicester half. They win the ball back. Good pressure from on.
Going in to apply pressure this time to Fofana. Captain's armband tonight in the absence of Kearney. Fofana looking for Tielemans. Justin into the. Tielemans, now Vardy sets off. Reply Maddison. Tried to slide one through to Vardy. He may well have gone
to make mistakes, get penalties in the first place to score those goals.
Forward. Lookman has got up to join him now in the middle, if you can find him.
For Fulham, he does the right thing. He tries to get across him, but Fuchs uses all.
It's Robinson, the referee.
Laid the ball off, so the referee tried to play the advantage when it didn't come. You know, you have to keep this on target, got to work the goalkeeper.
Lookman just gets too much on.
A bit of pace up and over the wall. He hits it far too hard, and if you do that.
Touch took him away from Robinson and from Lookman, and then he
went out there to deal with him. Robinson and Lookman. That's brilliant play. Anthony Robinson, he's saying you should be doing more, you shouldn't be allowing him to step forward.
Justin, and he's got Leicester on the front foot here. Maddison strikes it against the wall. Tielemans.
Crossbar, it should be 1-0 Leicester. Great strike from. It's a wonderful, clean strike from Youri Tielemans.
I think Brendan Rodgers thought he had scored. They were certainly living on the edge in the aftermath of that.
Took the pitch, so he's got to release the ball forward. Dwelling on the ball, he's good.
Pratt. So Reed to now Anguissa. He has got away from Bobby Reed. It's behind Jamie Vardy.
But he just wasn't on the move, that's a surprise. But he has found goals at a real struggle to.
And it's Robinson!
Passing it, rather than really shooting. You know, he kind of jabs.
Justin deflected across. Denied by Reed. Fuchs. And it took the reins at the same kind of time. And a chance here for
He's actually watching the ball. He's not staying with the run of Lookman. It's a brilliant for him. He just takes a touch to steady himself. And
Demola Lookman! Yes!
The vision is absolutely perfect for Lookman, and he makes no mistake.
Man who embarrassingly missed. A bigger picture thought of by the Fulham. Here's Maddison sliding it through to Jamie Vardy, and
James Maddison. Vardy does everything right, but just really good. See, Anderson's watching the ball here. No idea where Jamie Vardy is. He gets in behind.
Maddison's corner. Fofana climbing. Has to do it on his own.
He's back round on the cover. All the defenders are out of the game. He stays on his feet.
VAR official who is looking at it again as play continues.
It certainly does. That is a foul. To me, that seems like it's a penalty. Big responsibility here. It's brilliantly taken, it really is. When you get it off the ground, there's always the risk you got underneath it a little bit too much. You can put it over the crossbar. I'm not sure he's a goalkeeper in the Premier League. I did say at the start of the half how Leicester could be caught out if they pushed their wing backs on. Crossbar, sorry if he'd have scored. Very different story, he didn't. I'm sure Leicester, Brendan Rodgers ruining that.
Well, they're signed really up against it now.
The Fulham keeper.
To make your Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Love it.
On Sky.
Pulled the crossbar. But as we look to see how they hit early on in that campaign against Aston Villa and Kasper Schmeichel. Barnes trying to put Vardy away. The league win of the season would take them out of the bottom three. Fuchs. Evans now for evening in a defensive capacity. And it's Vardy is aimed for. Robinson.
He delays and Adebayo can read it and intercept.
Well, we saw a substitution have a massive effect for Manchester.
Much better from Leicester when they get that ball out wide and get crosses in. That's what they have to do. But try and get that ball in behind the Fulham back five. Fulham keeper in the end.
Well, Fulham have been one of the more generous defences in the Premier League this season. They've conceded 18 in. Reed. Spending a lot of time in the half that Fulham defend, but there is just no way through at the moment for Leicester. Well, this looked a pretty daunting run of fixtures that Fulham were.
You realise it was 2 against 1. Christian Fuchs was in trouble. Just the angle of from Fofana. That's what he's unhappy about. Fofana, slightly lucky, did look as if he'd nudged Loftus-Cheek on the edge of the box.
Well, they're into double figures now, Leicester, and yet still unfulfilled in front of goal. The Danish international, who never got to make a senior club appearance in his homeland and is now in his 4th different European.
Wouldn't happen, really positive play off the ball.
He scored an own goal in the last game, did Johnny Evans. Such a bad.
Putting the ball back rather than maybe trying to score himself. The first touch from Harvey Barnes is superb. He sets himself up to get the strike in.